Gina, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting creation at 9th Avenue Bistro in Durban. You've supported us for a long time. And
well, I think the pleasure's all ours, really.
Great. And so you've now chosen the creation Sauvignon Blanc Semillon. So you've chosen a white blend, which I think is really very innovative of you, and I'm quite excited about that. And this wine's had lots of accolades, and you're the first person who's chosen the Sauv Sem, and it's had so many accolades. So tell me why you've chosen this wine.
Well, I think for me, Durban is Sauvignon Blanc country. I mean, our guests, they ask for Sauvignon Blanc 9 times out of 10 before any other white varietal. And I think we love that fresh crispness, that light acidity that you get from the Sauvignon Blanc. But, you know, being a restaurateur, I want something that is a little bit more foody, a little bit more complex. Especially when you're serving complex food, you need something to match it. And that's why I chose the Sauvignon Blanc Semillon blend.
Fantastic. And what I'd like you to do is to give us your tasting notes on it. So shall we have a little look at the wine and a little sip of the wine, and then you tell me about what you take out of the Sauvignon Blanc Semillon.
Well, I think firstly when you look at the color, it's like light gold with like a little tinge of green coming through. On the nose, you definitely get those sort of tropical fruit, light, fresh, you know, nose. I get a little bit of passion fruit, a bit of pineapple, which should hopefully go well with our dish today because we've paired it with some roast pineapple. And but when you taste it, there's definitely that depth of flavor, character, which I think was well rounded off with the Semillon, which to me is your perfect food pairing wine.
Yeah, it is such a great wine for food pairing. And something that might be interesting for you to know is that we use a very special shaped barrel for this wine. It's a cigar shaped barrel. So
is that so that there's more wood on the...
It's so that you get more least contact. So you've got a 320 litre barrel, but because it's longer and thinner, you've got a bigger surface area than it being fatter and sort of shorter. So there's not just a little pool of least at the bottom. You've got a much bigger surface area, and it kind of gives the wine complexity, a little hint of creaminess, and a little bit more layer of complexity.
Okay, well, that was why it's so well rounded, and you know, but you still get that sort of soft mouth feel when you drink it. But still, the Sauvignon Blanc comes through with that crisp freshness, but it has that sort of elegant finish, so that obviously explains it.
And of course, the feels in the Sauvignon Blanc, you know, the passion fruit aspects, they make your mouth water. So it really sort of, those digestive juices start flowing and you really get ready to eat.
Yes, I'm definitely ready to eat.
Good. So tell us about the dish that you've prepared for us today, and then we can taste it with Chef.
Well, it's not me that's prepared, otherwise you'd have egg on toast for lunch.
I love it. You've got to have that. That's like, I love it. Yes.
So Charlie will be cooking for us today. We're very lucky to have Charlie. He won a Michelin star rise in the UK. He moved here 2 years ago and we snapped him up. And when we tasted the wine together, we decided that we didn't, you know, normally for me Sauvignon Blanc or Semillon you would pair with fish.
Yes.
But we've decided to go for chicken.
Fantastic.
Because, you know, there's an elegant way to do chicken. I know everyone has chicken at home. But hopefully what we have will match the wine. We've paired it with some roast pineapple, some beetroot, and macadamia nuts. So you should get the creaminess from the macadamias, that freshness from the pineapple, and the sweetness from the beetroot, and then obviously chicken to bring it all together.
Fantastic. Well, I just want to say cheers. And I want to tell you that sounds fabulous, and I'm looking forward to tasting it. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you is that it is actually possible. This is one of the very few wines that you could possibly pair egg on toast with. So just so that you know, if you had to make it at home and you couldn't make Charlie's dish, you would be able to have egg on toast with this. So santé. Great. Gina and Charlie, tell me what you have prepared here.
So what we have here is we have a locally reared chicken breast. I've just butter roasted. We have a croustillance, which is have a goat's cheese chicken leg filling. So it's basically like a chicken legs have been braised, picked down. We use the stock, mix it with some goat's cheese, set it, wrap it in pastry and potato and deep fry, so you get really posh pie sort of thing. And we some salt baked beetroots, charcoal roasted pineapple, wilted beetroot leaves, and then macadamia butter sauce.
Fantastic. And Gina, you and Charlie discussed this, and you had some special ideas about the Semillon aspect of the Semillon blend and things. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I think firstly when we started with the Sauvignon Blanc, we had that pineapple note coming through, so we thought the roasted pineapple would be great just to bring that out even more. I get a little bit of saltiness. I don't know if it's because of your proximity to the sea, you get that sort of fresh
Atlantic sea breeze.
yes, and that saltiness we thought would be perfect to offset with the sweetness of the beetroot and the creaminess of the macadamias, just to bring that complexity, to balance with the wine. So,
Fantastic. So can we tuck in?
Dive in.
well, you're our guest, so you must start.
Must I start? Okay, we're all gonna dive in there. Just gonna move this up. Can you all get in there?
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, looks delicious.
So we use about 1 metre of the potato string to wrap around the actual cross-john, so it's quite essential when we do it. We have some big odd spuds, so yeah, it's always fun.
This hush pie is divine, and the fact that it kind of has this lovely creamy sauce here, that's the macadamia.
That's the macadamia butter.
Yeah, so yummy. The least contact in the wine, the hint of creaminess in the Sauv Sem being semi-wooded, just
Yes.
divine. Yeah.
Perfect. Sure. I'm glad.
So I just want to say, Santé, and well done.
Cheers.
Just
Well
a
done,
perfect
Charlie.
pairing, and I would say that is quite a complex chicken dish. That is not a simple chicken dish. That is quite a complicated chicken dish.
I mean,
but
it's no
gorgeous.
egg on toast, but I mean, it will do, Charlie.
Yeah. Just so we knock together quickly.
Oh, I love it. Well, you know
Excellent,
what?
no, thank you.
I have to polish that. Hands off.